This is Sophie Heller, and this is an ACT science question. The question is asking us, so in this combustion apparatus in experiment 3, what's the function of using excess oxygen gas? And we see in the first sentence that the sample of our white powder was burned with excess oxygen in a combustion analysis apparatus. And then it goes on to tell us the results of this experiment. So we're weighing things that come out, and we're finding the mass of carbon dioxide, tons of stuff. But we're just concerned with why there's excess oxygen gas. And since we don't have that much information to go on, we want to choose the broadest answer possible. Since we don't want to assume outside science knowledge, we just want to go with what is mentioned in the passage. So let's look at our first choice. The first choice, to determine the amount of oxygen in the powder. So this wouldn't really make sense because if you're adding excess oxygen, then you're not just looking at the oxygen from the powder. So this would really confound your results because there would be oxygen, but it's probably coming from this excess oxygen gas. So that would make things more confusing. Choice 2, to dissolve the powder. We see no mention of anything being dissolved here. We just see that it's a sample of white powder. We don't know if it's dissolved or not. So this just isn't talked about in the passage. Choices 3 and 4 are similar. So choice 3 is to cause the combustion reaction. Choice 4 to support. So if we look at our sentence, we just see that this white powder was burned with excess oxygen, and it happens to have happened in this combustion analysis. So we don't know that it's causing it. We know that the oxygen is needed for some reason, but it's a little bit of a stretch to say that the oxygen causes this reaction. So we want to go with the choice that's not as strong. So it probably supports it because it's being burned with the white powder. So choice 4 is less extreme, and it's thus our right answer.